Welcome everyone, I'm Lottie Starshot, your local magical girl with a slight gotcha addiction. Just a slight gotcha addiction. Let me turn game sound down a bit. Decrease? Decrease? There you go. Again, welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Lottie Starshot, local magical girl with a slight gotcha addiction. Just a slight gotcha addiction. I hope everyone has been doing well. Today we're gonna play Darling Pet, which is a new Otome game that just came out about 3 or 4 days ago. So we'll see how it is. Basically, your pets, look, they're so cute. They turn into hot guys, and we'll just see how that works out. I know this company does have a lot of other ones, so I did download one onto my phone. I think Dangerous Fellows, and I will see how that plays out. Alright. Yes. Alright, episode 0, Escape. Late night at an alley. Oh, and also I heard this game is kind of pay to win a bit. Like, you gotta buy a lot of the crystals or something. But we'll see how that holds up. I do try and stay free to play with these. I try my best. But sometimes Best Boy deserves all the money he can. I don't think anyone's following. Oh, okay, so that's us. The art's actually really pretty. The one thing I like about the mobile Otome games is that the art is honestly really nice, especially the guys' character designs. Hmm? Only the sound of a shaking lock attached to a metal cage filled the dark alley. One can say this is a theft, but I had my fair reasons behind this. Hang in there, buddy. We'll be at the main road soon. Inside the 3 cages were animals. Alright, so I'm assuming the animals that turn into the hot guys, but there are 4 of them. So if it's the 3 of them, then the other one's coming from somewhere else. Small and big injured animals. What was that building just now? Animal factory or mysterious lab? I'm not sure what an animal factory is in this context, but mysterious lab sounds a bit better for the situation. It was a dark and swamp space underground, but it was quite clean. Maybe they're running some unidentifiable experiments. A mysterious building where injured animals were locked in. This definitely was a dangerous situation. I couldn't just let it slip after knowing about it. It is quite spontaneous of me to just grab and run without considering the circumstances, but trying to push back the thoughts that kept coming up, I decided to call a cab. I dragged this body, swamped with anxiety, up a 4-story building, struggling with the cages. My rusty house was packed with cages, but I felt proud. I'm so not going to be able to sleep tonight. Where was the first aid kit? Alright, so it seems like we're some sort of animal activist or someone who really cares about animals if we have a bunch of cages, and it seems like this is kind of like an everyday occurrence. I moved around busily as soon as I arrived home. I think they instantly need some first aid. Who should I begin with? Alright. A cat who's spiking its fur, a dog curled up in fear. I am partial to kitties, so we'll start with the cat. And I can't remember who was who. I just remember the white-haired guy with the snake. I don't remember the others. Oh, they even had a little hissing sound. Hey, hissing's gonna get you nowhere. It'll only get worse if you don't take care of it. I tried to scold them, comfort them, but none worked at all. Alright, so that's the white-haired guy, if I remember correctly. But then a hissing from some white snake silenced both their attitudes. A snake? I don't think there is a snake in the cage. Huh. Are you the boss? Is that a yes? No way. It wasn't easy, but I was able to go to bed before sunrise after giving them a first aid. That night, I could hear someone talking in my half-sleep. Oh, so they're already back in human form? I wonder, so were they animals that got turned into humans, or were they humans that got turned into animals? We should head out while she's asleep. There's nowhere to go. We might be captured again the moment we leave here. That little mark right there kind of seems like the guy has like maybe a sultry voice, and I think that might be the snake. I'm sleepy as hell. Who's talking this loud? As I changed my position to face the wall, the voices instantly became silent. Maybe I was just dreaming. Alright. No, just 5 minutes. I wanted to turn off the alarm, but I couldn't manage to get up. I covered myself with the blanket to shut off the alarm sound, but then... You're more of a baby than I thought. Hello, sir. I think that's the snake boy. Well, snake man? A male voice? Hello? There's more. Who's screaming? Is this how humans scream? Okay, so this line kind of make it seem like they're actually animals that were turned into humans then. But this art is so freaking pretty, I can't get over it, especially the hair. 3 unfamiliar men were standing against the wall, looking at me with their guard up. And the white-haired man was obviously enjoying this situation alone. You must be surprised. Of course! 4 unknown men suddenly appeared in my flat? Who the hell are you guys? Thieves? A thief? I'm broke! There is nothing to steal from me. I felt that one. I felt that one really hard. Then, are you a kidnapper? I'll explain to you, so please calm down. Calm down? How in this world am I supposed to calm down? I threw anything I could to get a hold of two of those men. Oh my. Be careful, Bunny. Bunny? Yes, he is the bunny you rescued last night. I'm the snake, he is the dog, and this baby is the cat. Oh! The art's really cute too, the little splash art that they have. The animals I rescued last night are definitely a bunny, a cat, a dog, and a snake. The men in front of me are 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? I know it's hard to believe, but... This isn't the level of hard to believe. Don't you lie to me. Where are they? Don't tell me. While I was sleeping. You brought us here while we were sleeping. Who'd believe such nonsense? The men seemed to look startled at my stubborn reaction and began to discuss among themselves. It might be faster to just show her. Humans are usually afraid of snakes. I'm not doing it. Me neither. Dog, do it. You're the most familiar. Do what? As you were speechless and panicked, they seemed to have ended their discussion. And then... Oh well. The biggest man with dark features slowly became smaller and... Ah! Alright then. He's a dog? He became a dog? Was that the prologue? And of course there's a commercial. Not commercial. Ad. I don't know. No ad? Oh, okay, that was the right one. Okay. Hi, this is my room. You can press here if you want to continue the story. Or you can check out the outfits that will help you in critical situations. Swipe right to knock on the door to meet everyone. You can check their information in the gallery, so don't forget. Don't forget to finish the mission. If you give them gifts, their affections increase, and you can have short conversations with them. Oh, you can earn free gems too, right? Don't miss out on the daily login rewards either. Then, let's have some fun. To bear this life, we need preparation, alright? Alright? So I think that's where it comes, where it's like, what's the word? Pay to win at PTW, if you're a person who plays for the game. So you probably would need these for certain situations. So before we continue, let's actually explore the area a bit, like the game screen. Alright, so I guess like the home screen, it will be us in chibi form. Not sure if maybe in the future we can switch it to the guys, like how some gacha games have it, like the cards are there in the front and they can talk to you or something. Receive gems for ads, alright. Free gems. I think, well, let me click and see what that does actually. Oh, it's those! Okay, yeah, so it's these, where they make you like do other things in other games and they give you gems. Okay. I used to do that a lot when I played the crane game, Toreba. I was so addicted to Toreba, you guys do not understand. I actually got a lot of good stuff, but I did have to stop, because after a while I did end up spending my own money, and it got too much. I do want to try and get back into it, but I heard like they kind of rigged the machines a bit. Like they have like sticky tape and stuff on the items to make it harder to get them to fall down. And I get really nervous when there's other people in line watching you try and get an item. I hate it so much. Alright, and that's ads for gems. What's this? Settings, mailbox. Oh, launch rewards. Nice! Okay. Alright, so we got that. This is settings. You can change language, privacy, background sound effects. Alright, my account is already linked, so we're good with that. Alright, so that's the gems, and these are the packets they have that you can buy. Alright, gems. Oh, these are hints! Okay. And we can purchase to have ads removed for 99 cents. Okay. Mission. Where should I patrol today? Record shop. You can obtain hint, gift, and maximum 30 gems. Alright. Record shop looking around. Okay, so it just does that automatically. So in 3 hours. Wardrobe. Okay, so that's where we buy stuff. Oh, that's a really nice outfit though. Tech wear and tug. Oh, the little tug rope thing. Okay. Movable tech wear and tug for big dogs. Soft and cute blanket with simple daily dress. Soft blanket dress. Alright. I'm really in love with the way they colored everything. I might have to study this style. Girl Scout uniform. For a Girl Scout uniform, flashlight is a must. Interesting. Leather jacket, sleek leather jacket, and tactical baton. Lab coat. Lab coat for disguise and ID card. Alright. Feel like in Wonderland, neat hanbok dress, affection up. Alright. So I think that's all they have so far since it's just started. But I really like the different outfits. So if they have one for like dog, then they might end up adding ones for the other animals. Alright, so lobby. Okay, so that's where we are. Walkthrough room. So each of their room. Who didn't wanna... Luke is honestly cute, but he feels like he's full of himself. Did you want... Oh, the different items. I don't know what they want though. Alright, so gallery. Black clothes need to be washed separately. Name Sean, age 29. So they have him as age 29, so he isn't an actual dog, is he? Were they humans who were turned into animals? That's the part I really need clarification on. Unless he is a dog that was turned into a human, and because of that, he can live longer than the average, what's the word? Average age limit that actual dogs have. Alright, for 26th birthday, jobs at the coffee shop. Looks like these are different ones. That kind of looks like a wedding CG, and I'm really excited for that. It's not me that's stupid. You're talking shit. Hello? 25. Of course he's a model. So he's full of himself, obviously, as we can see. This man is full of himself, and I love him already. I like that type of character that you can just bully. I want to bully him. Wait, hidden? There's a hidden? Oh, wait. I think that's with everyone, though. Okay, I thought it was like a hidden guy. That would actually be really interesting to have. Where are the others? Darling, you need more than me? Age 21, he's an idol. Alright, so he seems like he's very needy. I think he is a bunny. So he's the type of character who kind of just wants your attention on him and only him. He might get really jealous. I'm really interested to see that. And then Ray, don't rush. So we take a rest? That's the snake boy. Age 23, but there's a question mark, so we aren't too sure, and we don't know what his job is. Alright. So that's the basics. I know I have items, but I wish I could see them. Like, I picked them up, but I wish I could actually see what I got. Let me go back home. Oh, okay, I can just slide between everything. Okay, since this is technically a phone game. Alright, so we got that. The different outfits. We got a bit of the gems. Not sure what to use this for. Oh! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! I'm Lottie Starshot, your local magical girl with a slight gacha addiction. Just a slight gacha addiction. Thank you for the raid! Welcome! Let me get the, shout out forever. I hope I did that right. There we go, you're playing Yakuza 0. I hope you had a fun time. Hi, welcome! Thank you again for the raid. I see lots of people play the Yakuza series, but I've never played it myself. It does seem pretty interesting. We are playing Darling Pet. We are romancing guys who can turn into animals. Like, here they are. And I love them all. I don't know who I want to romance first, honestly. They all have their own type of personalities. I'm glad you had fun. Let me go back. So we literally just started. We went through the prologue and we're just playing around with the UI of the game just to see what there is. And they're all so cute. And I was looking at the gifts, but I don't know what they want. Actually, does he like this? I actually prefer... Well, thanks! Okay then. Okay, so Luke prefers letters. I felt very gypped I gave him that. He didn't really like it. Is that the affection meter? It didn't really go up a lot, but I really wish it would show me what I have. I don't know. Oh, it's a bracelet! It's a bracelet! Okay, that's a bracelet, and that's like a little terrarium. I'll save my items for later until we learn more. I just want to test that out. Alright, but we can go ahead and continue with episode 1. Episode 1, Mysterious Roommates. I believe you guys are the animals I rescued. I could not believe my eyes, but it was reality right in front of me. Some things are better when you just admit it. For instance, that I don't have to Tetris their cages in this tiny flat. Then get yourselves out of my house right now. What? It was you who brought us here. Yeah, we'd be in trouble. Really? Go somewhere! I know you're in the house, sir. The four of them looked surprised at my sudden change of attitude. They didn't technically trick me, so I guess in temporary care? I was only going to foster you guys temporarily. You don't need like you need protection though. They don't look like it. The one who looked the most surprised was the calm, white-haired man. We can change into human beings, but we have nowhere else to go. So they were in that facility as animals, so technically they do not have anywhere else to go. If we get tired, we'll go back to being animals. He began to persuade me desperately. But I can't just keep you all here. From what we have seen, we are in a very small place with a whole bunch of animal cages, so I don't think we can properly house them all, but I feel like we're going to end up doing it anyway. Living with 4 men? No way! His droopy eyes fell more at my rigid attitude. Oh no, he's not trying to. If it's about the housing, I'll take care of it. Could you please give us some time? Which one? Alright, since we have the gems, we can go ahead. Alright, I feel like I'm under a spell. Alright. I told them to leave because of the circumstances, but they weren't animals just out of the cage. They can be human, but how would they get a house? Don't speak nonsense. I felt dizzy, maybe from the overload of stress from last night. As I was about to fall, he hugged my waist to support me. Are you okay? Is something wrong? I think it's best for you to be with us for the time being. Hello, this is my place though. His snake-like frosty face was filled with worry. Maybe for a few days. Just a few days. Then, just until you guys find a house. Alright, so I think that's where it comes in with their occupation it has in their profiles. They do need to have some kind of income to support themselves if they want to get like a house or apartment. I might be under a spell by a white, gorgeous snake. I didn't believe him back then, but... He did really find a house in a few days? What? Since when? How? You know what? Since we got charmed by him... Charmed by a snake, that's what it is. Since we got charmed by him, I think that might be like an ability, possibly? How did you find a house like this? It's a big secret. Let's just go in. Go in? Me too? Yes, I need to return the favor. You think you can sweet talk me through this? But the house was too good to say no. So we just really move in with these guys without any, like, what's the word? With any backlash? I could imagine myself in this house the moment I walked in. That's quick for a house. It's anime, so of course it's quick for a house. Mr. Raymond, I knew I could count on you. This is a lot better than her tiny, tiny house. See, I'm not letting that go from him because he's being rude. It's a fine place for one person to live in. Who do you think made it tiny? Let's not do this here. Let's just go inside. We all moved inside together. Anyway, who's Mr. Raymond? You know what? Did we ever officially introduce ourselves? Mr. Raymond, is he who found you this house? You know people other than me? Raymond is my name. See, we never really introduced ourselves to each other. Okay. You have names? No! Of course, that should be kinda obvious. Only Mr. Raymond has a name. Maybe the dog too? We're all different species and we're animals to begin with. Huh. Just now, the rabbit cut in mid-sentence. If you want to know the right answer, use a hint. Oh, okay. So they have hints. Yeah, I want to use a hint. I don't want to mess up anything. Don't cut in someone's sentence. That's inappropriate. Oh, okay. So the hint is for each different character, not the whole scenario. Alright, so depending on what answer I chose, it would do that. Alright. So I basically got my affection up with Ian, but not with Luke. Alright. The rabbit looked away from me. But I kind of want to romance Luke first, so I probably gotta prioritize him. You guys might need names to live in this human society. The dog's face darkened at the snake, Mr. Raymond's words. To think of it, his guard was higher than the cat's. Maybe he doesn't like people? I might as well use all the gems I have. Alright. Dogs are the closest to animals, but that's what makes them more vulnerable and easy to be hurt. Since things turned out to be like this, let's just try and get along. As I approached him carefully, he flinched. I'm sorry if I surprised you. I should keep my distance when I'm with the dog. As I was thinking like this, a small whisper came from a side. Okay, so he's like that type of dog that you gotta be really careful to approach, like someone who's not used to other people. Because they were experiments as far as I know, so he is kind of wary about people. Since everyone's quiet, the cat bluntly spoke out. Mr. Raymond, just make us names. We don't know anything. Is that okay with you? The dog and rabbit also nodded. Then we'll reference this. Dog is Sean, cat is Ian. Ian sounds good. And rabbit is Luke. I guess he's the brain around here. He doesn't hesitate to give them names. So he does seem like the leader, especially when they were in their animal forms when we first rescued them. He kind of made them stop arguing, basically, and had me heal them. So yeah, he's like the de facto leader. Alright, so he might be more important than the others with the experiments, basically. I think I heard those names somewhere. Maybe from a book or a movie? He checked on the names again and finalized them. Alright, then Sean, Ian, Luke, and Ray, right? Let's all try to get along, alright? After then, countless fights to get used to each other. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years? That's such a huge time skip! I'm still with my 4 housemates and pets. Okay, so it's been 2 years and we had no conflict. Okay. I actually kind of like how it's been 2 years though, so the romance kind of isn't quick, it's not forced. Morning, are you making breakfast today? Yeah, I'll go get ready to take a shower first. As I took a short shower, Luke was also outside. Is it fun to see him cook? Look at your ears. And this is when I tease him, right here. I like rabbit ears more. As I looked at Sean in surprise, his ears were already gone. Did you tease me again? Your reactions are A+. We all have ears, I don't see the difference. He pricked his ears and showed his tiny tails to tease me. I know he's doing this for a purpose, but I just can't help it. Can I touch your ears, please? You lied first, so just one time, that's all. Okay, that's being rude. Stop the fuss and start eating. The table was already filled with delicious food. It looks good. Bon appetit. As we all sat down, Ian came into the kitchen. What's for breakfast? I want meat. Okay, actually, since it's been 2 years now that I think about it, it makes it so much easier with their jobs, basically. That does give them a nice time to get jobs and kind of settle themselves into society. Bruh, meet in the morning or pat his butt. I'm not trying to romance him, so we're just gonna ignore him for now. Isn't meat a little too heavy? Not at all for me. This baby kitten needs love and care. Alright, so he likes teasing people a lot, as I can tell. You're only a mouthful to me. Don't challenge me, okay? Well, then your mouth must be this big. No! Okay, so obviously Luke and Ian have some animosity towards them. I'm not sure what, but that's just how it is. Hey, no fighting on the table. I settled the two down like always. I was the first one out of the house after the meal. Was today the distribution day? As I was checking my phone on the road, I bumped into someone. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Are you hurt? I don't trust him. I don't trust him. That's that crazy anime look where he kind of looks kind, but deep down inside he's a psychopath. As I was a little suspicious at the unfamiliar face, I spotted a moving truck. I'm moving in today, so I was a little here and there. You moved in? I thought I've never seen you before. You lived in XX house, right? Sorry? How do you know this? His smile is surprisingly jotless, to a strange extent. I saw you walking out just now. I don't really trust him. I feel like he's been watching us. He's honestly probably trying to get the guys back, since he's probably maybe one of the one of the doctors, or what's the word? Experimenters? Scientists, that's the word. He's probably one of the scientists from the facility. I don't really trust them though. It's a dangerous world we live in. I'm sorry to have mistaken you. Best to keep your guard up to strangers. It's alright. We'll see each other from time to time. It was nice to meet you. He smiled kindly and held out his hand. Maybe because he was a stranger, or maybe because of the scars covering his hands. An unbearable amount of refusal washed over me. Yes, we refuse this man. Go with the gut feeling. Maybe because of this disgustingly strong cologne. Haha. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too. But I have to go to work. Please feel free. I'll see you later. I don't like the bold emphasis on later, so yeah, he looks like a psychopath right now. Oh yes, then. I avoided his hand and quickly made my way out. Alright, I'm here, boss. Alright, so grocery store. We look like we work at a grocery store. Is someone running after you? What's going on? No, I'm just working out. I'll go get changed right now. Daicheon Mart is a local supermarket that's rare these days. Most customers were local and quite nice. A dream job with not much trouble. But why are you guys here? Oh, there they are. They're arguing over food. Alright, yep. Meat. We had meat in the morning, you pig. You had veggies in the morning, too. The worst customers in town turned out to be my own kids. No. Bruh, please, stop embarrassing me. That's not adorable at all. Just look at the pure hatred on their faces. Like, Ian looks like really pissed off, and Luke looks more like he's looking down on him even though Ian is taller. You can't act the same way outside. Nah, I mean, it was Luke. Luke did it first. It's you who's being loud, not me. You two are here to buy ingredients for dinner tonight. Shush and just keep shopping. I'm off my shift soon, so let's go home together. As we were heading home with ingredients in our hands, I saw on the way out someone was moving in today. I don't want to face strangers. We're gonna use hands. We're gonna use every hand we have right now, honestly. Oh, Sikari! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders! Let me get this shout out. I keep on telling myself I'm gonna have the shout out automatic, but I never remember to do it. Sikari _BG. Did I do that right? Yes, I did! Oh, you were just chatting. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What did you guys talk about? Hello, raiders. I'm Lottie Starshot, local magical girl with a slight gacha addiction. Just a slight gacha addiction. We are playing Darling Pet. We're romancing guys who used to be animals, and apparently we've been living in this house with them for 2 years now. We won't meet him again anyway. So we have Luke, who used to be a bunny. We have Ian, who was a cat, Sean, who was a dog, and then Raymond, or Ray, who used to be a snake. Hi, Sikari! Thank you for the raid again. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy all the ikemen. Just say hi when you see him. Humans are meddlesome. This is Ian. That's the one who used to be a kitty. We was watching some anime stuff in mukbang after playing Detroit Become Human. Oh, that sounds very fun. I don't think I've ever played Detroit Human, but I've definitely seen lots of people play it, and it looks like there's so many different combinations of endings that you can get. I'm always down for ikemen. Yes, ikemen. These guys are honestly wonderful. Like, chef kiss all around. Manners and manners. Why are there so many to keep? Our style looks Korean. Is it? It is Korean! Yeah, it is a Korean Otome game. The company does make different Korean ones too. Animals have manners too. The art style is honestly extremely, extremely pretty. And I love how they colored Luke, the bunny with the pink hair. His is like the prettiest thing I've ever seen. I want that art style so much. I was not aware then about the mud that neighbor would drag us into. Oh yeah, so we have a new neighbor, and the dude looks extremely sus. Like, he's handsome, but the way his eyes and his smile are, you can tell he's like a psychopath or something evil, and I don't trust him at all. Alright, and we get commercials all the time too. Alright, 2 gems right away. I'll leave a review later, I promise. Let me show you the different guys. Alright, so we have Raven, the snake. He's so pretty. Just look at him. He's a charmer. There's actually some, what's the word? Some choices where he actually charms you. He's just that charming, basically. And he was able to find them a house in just a few days after they turned into humans. This one, I do like white hair boy, right? This one is Luke. That's the pretty boy. Like, his hair is the prettiest thing ever. Do you see the details in that? I'm literally about to study this art style because I want this. I want this skill right here. It is just too pretty, right? Pink hair with the red eyes. That is magnificent right there. Right? He's so handsome. I can't handle it. And he's an idol too. He's an idol out of all things, so you know he has that skill. Stop, I need to see the art. He's just so precious, bruh. I'm gonna learn how to do hair coloring like this. I'm gonna have to because it's so pretty. And then there is Ian the kitty. He is a model, and he's kind of rough. He's pretty rough for a cat, honestly. But he's still pretty too, and he looks down on you also, but it's perfectly fine. And then we have Sean. He's the doggy boy, and he works in a coffee shop, and he's also pretty precious too. Let me take a sip of my soda real quick. Yes, that is his name. Yes, let's go. Look at him. Bruh, they gave him melanin, and it's so pretty. Yes, the melanin in him is so pretty. We all love him so much. Come here, puppy buddy. There's actually, they have outfits, and there's one that's like for a dog. It's right here, techwear and tug. Like you got the whole techwear outfit, and then you got the little tug-of-war thing for the dogs too. We love this man. Let me see. The search still going. Alright, and then I already got the mail. So we're gonna continue to episode 2. Oh yeah, we're chibi in the main screen, and the art is literally just the prettiest thing ever. I'm just staring at it. I'm like, the quality of this game as a mobile game is honestly really good. And I think it really helps that there's not that many love interests, so they can focus on the art of just those 4 guys and the main girl. As soon as I came home, I went into the kitchen. Gosh, it was so heavy. You two could handle it from here, right? The 2 of them didn't reply, but turned their heads away. Alright, so Luke and Ian, the bunny and the cat, they actually do not like each other at all. They're always arguing. But if I lie down and wait, they'll... The meat is wait, I like that expression. Hold on. Let me screenshot that. Print screenshot that. That is a lovely expression. Oh my god. I like when they do like the mad expression where one eye is lower than the other, and it kind of really, what's the word? It really exaggerates the expression. Yes, right? I'm really about to just take this art style and try and make it my own. Yes, Tintin, right all around. You take care of your greens. Inject it into me. Give it to me. These troublemakers. You can't stay a second without me. Alright, yeah. You guys need to stand apart. Stand apart. Meat is Ian. Greens are Luke. No nosing into each other, alright? Why are these 2 making dinner tonight? I quickly prepared for dinner while mediating the 2. I melted down in exhaustion after setting the table, and others came in the kitchen. As we talked about what happened today, the new neighbor came into mind. Him! This is our new neighbor, and you can tell by the way his eyes are and his expression, and that slight head tilt. There is not anything right with this man. There is something wrong with him. Like, he is sus. He is extremely sus. You live in XX house, right? Sorry, how do you? He was one creepy dude, and when he was trying to shake our hand, we got this feeling just not to touch him. There was something completely wrong with him. I mean, I might be a little too sensitive, but... Hey, he was quite out of this world. He? I didn't mean to say it out loud, but the 8 of their eyes were focused on me. This music! No, they try to do this sexy music every once in a while, and I'm like, please stop. I can't handle that. I'll raise up some affection. Are you guys bothered because I'm talking about men? I can't deny it. Don't do that to me, please, sir. I can't handle that. I cannot handle that. I can't deny it. Oh my gosh. And he's just so pretty. He just has that certain look about him. Like, he's a charmer, honestly. I never thought Ray would say this. I could feel my heart thump in surprise. It's nothing. I was just reminded of the new guy who moved in today. He moved in today? And you've met him already? He's a stranger, so don't put your guard down. His gentle smile feels a little eerie today. As if he was really jealous. I highly doubt it, though. All I did was just say hi. I moved on to a different subject, trying to avoid the attention. The next day, what was supposed to be a peaceful morning after the troublemakers went to work. Ray? They're fighting? Sean jumped out of the shower that Ray just left. Oh, did he use all the hot water? Huh? What's wrong? I told you to be careful during your ecdysis? What is that? Hold on. Google. It's probably, a snake thing, I'm assuming? Ecdysis. Okay. The process. Oh, it's shedding. Okay. It's just the scientific word for shedding. Alright, I gotcha. Your scales, your hair, the drain is completely clogged. Oh, he really sheds everything. I knew it when he was calling Ray by his name. Oh no, was it already that time? His hair! Wait a minute, I didn't notice. His hair is long now. It's hard to not notice when his hair is growing so fast. But his senses become a bit numb around this town. I think I'm gonna focus on Ray and Luke to romance right now, and then I'll work on the other two. Because Luke kind of has that yandere vibes, like deep down somewhere in him. And Ray is a charmer, and I love him. I guess you can't help it since it's your shedding period. I'll just say shedding because I don't really know how to pronounce that. I understand, but I'm sorry. I should have been more careful. You're just out of the shower, yet still dreamy. I'll take care of it, so just go ahead and rest. I stood up to empty the couch and tap Ray's shoulders, but the texture of my hands is a bit soft and dewy. Why are you not dressed? Oh, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. You can't do that either. He's not dressed, but that's totally fine. I couldn't tell from his long hair, but looking up close, he's half naked. Huh? I'm dressed. What is the issue? You're not completely dressed, but I love this art style so much, and the coloring is so pretty. You're only half dressed. Where's the other half? What happened to your top? You could catch a cold so easily. My back was wet, so I just took it off. Gosh, he's completely gone already. Surprisingly, it's actually a lot better now than when I first experienced this. It was 2 years ago. One day, his hair began to grow abruptly, and his scales flew around everywhere. He became really sensitive while spacing out most of the time. Ray, are you okay? Do I need to take you to the hospital? I'm okay, it's just shedding. Even when you're in human form? This form is a disguise. I am originally a snake. That is true. I thought you were ill from stress. I'm just relieved. It does look like a disease. This fast-growing hair and scales on my skin. If I don't put in the effort, my hair and scales scatter everywhere. If you're not sick, I understand it, but it feels a little weird. Anyhow. I'm just glad you're not going bald. I worried a little since you know. We're gonna flirt with this man all the way. We're going all the way with him. White, shiny, soft and sleek. You're making— no! He's blushing! Sir, wait, hold on. Print screen that. In the music, they're really trying to play up the romance. I can't handle this. I am a weak girl. Sir, I'm glad you're blushing. I want to draw him now. I want to draw all these guys. I gotta understand this art style though. Like the coloring, I'm definitely gonna study this after stream. I thought he never blushed, but his face became a little red. It's the truth. I like your hair short and tidy, but long is good too. It's my first time hearing something like that. This hair caused me trouble from time to time. I wanted to know what trouble it was, but his bright smile made me forget about everything. Anyhow, there's no need to worry. It's all done. I was assured at first, but the exact same situation happened a few months later. After experiencing it more than 10 times now, I'm over it. Oh, okay. So, shed. Actually, how often do snakes shed? Let me see. I guess it depends on their size. How often do snakes shed? Yeah, okay. Let me Google real quick. Animals shed their skin some style. Usually between 4 and 12 times a year. Okay. Okay, so like maybe every It says 4 to 12 times a year, so it really depends, I guess, on his size. But we spend more than 10 times, and we've been with him for about 2 years. So I guess maybe 5, 7 times a year it's happened. Alright, that's enough to get used to it. I also know now that snakes become extremely sensitive because of their loss of sense during this period. Do you want me to handle it? Yes. Give me the hints. When someone else touches your hair, there's this sense of relaxation. I don't have any scientific proof, but people sleep in hair salons, and then I won't refuse. Decide it. Leave it to me. I took a hairbrush and scissors from the bathroom and slowly fixed Ray's hair. His hair slowly fell down from the ends of my fingers like shining rain. As I brushed his hair after the cut, Ray's face was back to being soft. How is it? You feel any better? The best. I feel like a couch potato. He's too much. Oh my god. I'm starting to fall for the charmer type dudes. Making him a snake was the best type. As I was focused on brushing his hair, I could feel Sean looking at us. I want to give him some love, but I'm trying to save my gems. I'm so sorry. I'll come after you later. Are you worried that Ray's hair would fall off too much? Never mind. I know he wanted to be patted too, but I have to ignore you for now. Sean sat still next to me until I finished brushing Ray's hair. After I looked after his hair with much care, I headed out for work with the two of them. When I'm with Luke or Ian, I feel like I'm babysitting two brothers. Being with Ray and Sean makes me feel supported. Wasn't the new house around here? Right, it's this one. I smell something disgusting. Oh? The newcomer's bad sense of perfume made it through to the front door. Sean, who was extremely sensitive of the smell, frowned just by walking by. I luckily found a handkerchief in my pocket to cover his nose and mouth. It's usually forgotten in my pocket, but it's always there. Take this and cover your nose and mouth, quick! As I was about to walk away, Ray said something that caught my attention. The people who used to live here, they said they won't move since they lived here for too long. To think of it, they did say that. Sean and my eyes met as we looked at Ray. It wasn't just us who thought that. One of our neighbors came along and began talking. Actually, weird people were coming in and out of this house until they moved out. I thought they were being blackmailed or something. They weren't that sort of people. As soon as they moved out, this young man moved right in. Anyway, it is weird. Alright, so as I assume, these are still theories, but they seem like they're coming true slowly as we get more in the story. But the neighbor, he's probably someone who worked in that facility where the guys came from when they were still animals. And so probably after so long, they finally figured out where they are, and they're going to watch them for a bit first before probably taking them back. But we'll see how this plays out. There's something definitely fishy. No, I just need to stop overthinking. I started walking again after shaking off the useless thoughts. Morning, boss. You here? I get ready for work after saying hi. But even while working, I couldn't stop thinking about the weird new neighbor. I'll see you around. Average looks, friendly atmosphere, and a mismatching dreadful scent. The creepy words he said to me, all of it is not easy to forget. It might be my misunderstanding of his first impression, but I can't stop thinking about what the other neighbor said. They were in good terms with everyone and was friendly to us. I don't understand why would they move out all of a sudden. So they most likely were blackmailed by the company, since they did say a lot of weird dudes coming in and out of the house. So probably after a while, it was too much for them to actually handle, and they just had to leave for their own safety. What are you thinking about? Oh, boss. Get a grip. We need to organize everything before we go. Roger. On my way back home after finishing work. This is an alley that I always walk by. Nothing that I would have noticed. But today is a little... I couldn't even see the end of this dark alley. I hunched my back and walked quickly. Then a footstep came from behind. No way. The footsteps were following my walking speed. The sound of footsteps drew closer and closer, right behind me. Someone held onto my shoulder. I wanna call him, but I'm trying to save. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get to you next time, I promise. We're gonna scream. Gosh, my ears. Oh, it was just Ray. Oh, thank gosh. Are you trying to wake up this late? Heavens. Sean and Ray were looking at me with their eyes wide open. They were trying to read my face, as if they didn't expect me to be this surprised. You must be very surprised. Take responsibility. Think of how frightened I would have been to scream like this. If something happened to me, it's all your fault. You better take responsibility. Ray looked puzzled, but soon hugged me with a soft smile. Sure. I'll be responsible for anything. That's my pleasure. My face reddens at his serious joke. Be responsible for what? You must be tired from work. Let's go home. If you're too tired to walk, Sean can piggyback you. No, I'm not that tired. Don't worry. I'm hungry, so let's just go ahead and go home. The fear that ate me up was gone, and I could see the bright light from the street lamps. I thought as I heard their voices talking to me. It'd be nice if we could live like this forever. Don't say that! Now it feels like we might be able to. Oh, ad time. Tappy Tunes, you guys should definitely be reading some of those webcomics. They're honestly really good. Watch and never see. No, I don't want. Go away. Go away. Go away. Alright, so we have more. Alright, so we can do episode 3. Actually, where... I kind of wish there was a gallery for those other images that we had. But it doesn't... Oh, that's what I have. Okay. But it doesn't really show it. Like the other little CGs that they have in between scenes. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's there. That's fine, that's fine. We'll go ahead and keep on going to episode 3 and see what happens next. Oh wait, I think that chapter was shedding? Okay. Small downtown, a walk from a tranquil living area. This new coffee shop was quite busy with customers. Here's your iced coffee. The owner served perfect beverages and desserts. No reason for it to not be popular. I was worried when Sean started a coffee shop because he's so reserved, but... The coffee shop was already full. Made my empty cup embarrassing. Thank you. Have a nice... Wait, he's the owner? It just took a while for it to actually, like, what's the word? It took a while for me to process it, but he's the owner of the shop? There are endless customers. I was planning to prepare for a competition in silence, but it seems impossible. Should I help him? I want to help him, but I gotta save. I'm so sorry, Sean. I don't think I can work in this situation. Do you need help? I'm still okay. Alright, Reen? Nope, I'll need some help, of course. Let's get to business. So it looks like there's a rush. Alright. I wonder if it's just him working, or does he have other people? Since this place is getting popular, he should be able to at least pay for some other employees, maybe 2 to 3 of them. I put my laptop in my bag and stood up. Ray came towards me and I was about to head into the kitchen. Sit down, I'll help. I wanna boost up his affection, but I also wanna help. I gotta get all the affection I can from this man. You're still pretty numb from your shedding. I'll help, so let's sit down and just rest. I tried to hide it, but I guess you can tell. I'm always looking out for you in this period, Ray. As I playfully give him a side eye, his white and fragile face bloomed with a smile. I'm so thankful that you're giving me so much attention. I don't know how to pay you back. You never know, but just smiling helps. I sat him in his seat again and went into the kitchen. I'm not the best at cooking, but I was used to working at a coffee shop from my countless part-time jobs. Welcome! I made beverages and took orders without hesitation. Around the end of peak time, a familiar face came inside. Nice to see you again, Lottie. It's good to see you here. Did I tell him my name? No, we did not. I don't think we ever told him our name. As I went blank from his eerie atmosphere, I feel a spike of pain in my arms. Did we spill coffee on us? Are you okay? Don't mind me. I can take care of it. You look severely burnt. Please help me, please help me, please help me. Jean hurried to my side and pushed away the steam nozzle to look at my arms. I was thinking about something else while steaming. I'm okay. I just need to cool it in cold water for a bit. Cool it down first. I need to see it afterwards. Ray also came around and looked at me with much worry in his eyes. I dipped my arms in cold water from the sink out of embarrassment. As I walked out of the kitchen after cooling down the wound, Ray gave me an ice bag. Thanks. We're here! What are you all up to? Ian and Luke came into the coffee shop after work. Ian walked towards the table we sat around and looked at me in surprise. What's going on? Are you hurt? It's nothing. Only a small burn. Burn? How? I spaced out while using the steamer. Ian took away the ice bag and frowned at my arm. It's not a little. Just tell me what happened. I don't think cooling this in water will do. You don't have a first aid kit here, right? Do I gotta buy a first aid kit? Or I can borrow one because of ads? How much does it cost? Hello? They're really saying watch this ad. Okay, so we're gonna watch an ad real quick, but I will not show it. I don't think I can really show it. Can I show it? I'm not really promoting anything. I'll just hide it real quick. While we gotta watch this ad. Alright, the ad is for a game called Merch County. It's one of those games that you always see ads like on YouTube or Reddit or something like that. Most likely, with the gameplay they're showing now, definitely is not the gameplay that's actually there in the game, like how they mostly have. We still got 10 seconds left. But basically, like, you're merging different houses and stuff, I guess. It's almost like a city. Okay, so you merge the houses to get more money and more customers. That's really it. Okay, I think it's done. Is it done? No, I'm not purchasing. Go away. Okay, we got it. Only band-aids and ointments. Can I take a look? The man who was watching us from the counter came close and looked at the burn. It's best to put it on hydrocolloid dressing and hurry to the hospital. He took out the dressing from the first aid kit and put it on the wound. Thank you. It's still a little hot, but much better than before. I'm really okay, so don't worry about it. I calmed down the four, who seemed to be more surprised than me, and left the coffee shop. I don't think it's that much of a deal. Maybe I should just go home. Not much of a deal? Ian and Luke followed me out, guarding me from each side. The reason behind that... Yes, you need to have a doctor see it. Burns go a long way. Is the strangely kind neighbor... His eyes just scream, I'm gonna do something bad. Like, honestly, he could be a pretty good yandere with that look. Like, that's the kind of look he gives the people who are looking at his love interest, basically. It could work out. If he was a love interest, I would not mind. But since he is not, I don't really like it. Because I know he's going to try and take away the guys. Also, this background music is a banger. I don't know who made this. If it's like a free-to-use background music. I actually got to find that out. Hold on. Let me type a quick note. Find darling pet BGM. Okay. I have that. Oh, Aurora, hello! Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Oh, he's suspicious? Yes, he is very suspicious. We do not trust this man. He is definitely going to take away our Ikemen from us. I have my car right by, so I can drive you. Hello? I'm not getting in a car with you, even to the hospital. What's the best choice? Yeah, I'll go with my friends. No, I'm fine. I can go some other time. To be frank, he was the reason I got this burn. I really don't want to be alone with him. My friends will be with me. The chaos in this shop it is about to calm down. There's no need to say no. Sir, you're so suspicious though. He gave the exact same nice person smile as the first day I met him. Am I overreacting? He could just be nice. Luke cut in as I stood, troubled. Oh really? By the way, are you friends with her? I'm loving Luke's expression. Hold on, let me save that. Yes, sir. Yes, there is, sir. Look at him, he's just so pretty. Cause I don't know you, and I feel it's unsafe. We're trying to get his affection, right? Yeah, we're getting his affection. He's new to town. He's only trying to help, so don't worry. He just moved in? I can't trust him to be with you. Oh, don't take it personally. I'm worried, that's all. Luke smiled like an angel and bowed a little at the neighbor. He's acting like a jealous boyfriend, making me blush. I know you're worried about me, but chill. I'll just quickly stop by the hospital. That'd be better. I decided to follow the man since I didn't want to make a scene in front of Sean's work. Hello? Are we stupid? We're stupid! We're so stupid! Why did we go with him? We know he's sus. Literally the day we met him and he tried to give us a handshake, we just did not feel right being with this man. And we still went in a car with him. Could have been a possibility of him not even taking us to the hospital. We're so stupid. We're so stupid. We even said no and we still went with him. With the car, I arrived at the hospital in a second. There seemed to be a handful of patients waiting, but I was able to be treated soon. I'm glad it wasn't a deep burn. I was lucky to be here early enough. Thank you for the ride. Even the bill was settled after I was done with the examination. This makes me feel bad for doubting him. It's also a little pressure. And he paid our medical bill! No! I don't like this. He's trying to seem really nice, but it's not working to me. For real, you paid our medical bill? It feels like I owe him something now. You paid for the bill, right? Yes, he's building a debt. Look at this. I'll pay you back soon. Can I have your routing number? Sir, I gotta... Oh my god. Either way, I'm gonna have to give him money. Bruh, I feel like if I say I pay you back soon, he's gonna do something weird. Like, why can't you pay me now or something? Or he's gonna be like, oh, I look forward to it. Can I just pay you back now? If you give me your routing number, I'll send it to you as soon as I get home. Please, take the money. Pay me with... No, don't say that. Oh my gosh. I played a part in your injury. I know people here, so... Are you a doctor? Yes, not at the moment though. I'll give you a ride. Take a rest. I was swept into his car again without thinking. Take a rest? I'm not sleeping in your car. Are you friends with the 4 people back then? Yes, that's right. When did you first meet them? Not at the moment, right? Hello? He's honestly really suspicious, because the guys that we have used to be animals in some sort of facility we rescued them from, so 100% he used to work in that facility, I think, but the guys don't recognize him, so he's probably someone new that they never seen. This is a serial killer moment. Yes, he is a serial killer. We don't trust him. But it's too long ago to remember. I'm not gonna build up his affection, am I? Okay, it's for everyone. Okay. Why would you ask that all of a sudden? I asked him in an intentionally rude attitude to stop myself from being swept up again. Just out of curiosity. Was I rude? Yeah. One woman and a few men being friends doesn't always give you the best circumstances. Could be. It wasn't intentional, but I apologize for what I've made you feel. It's fine. I was a little sensitive too. Get out of the car. Ma'am, get out of the car. Thankfully, he didn't ask further questions from then on. The car drove into a familiar alley before the awkward silence lengthened. We're here. I can get off here. Why? To avoid your friends from getting on my nerve? I don't like how they have that italicized. So he said that in a certain tone, and I'm like, no? What? I looked at where he was looking to find the four of them standing outside my house. Oh, thank God, we're actually here. They're actually here. Why are you all out in the dark? I tried to ease up the atmosphere as I stepped out of the car, but they were all so stiff. They were waiting for me. They were scared I wasn't gonna come home. You guys are really tight, he commented as he looked at us. Rada, yes! More ikemen. Yes, all the ikemen are so pretty in this game. Seeing how his concern was extended to my boys, even small talk sounded weird. Thanks for your concern. I think it's time for you to head back. Oh, and your name? I didn't even know his name. Right, your name. I was rude to not ask for this long. He gives a mysterious smile at my question. You finally asked? I'm Keith. Oh, the smile and the way his eyes clip. He's so sus. I hate it. Yeah, we did. He's actually our neighbor. He's actually a new person in the neighborhood. And we don't even know his name. Keith, he is a red flag. He is a red flag. But I'm kind of digging it because he has those yandere eyes. And I'm a sucker for yanderes. Thank you so much for today. It's late, so have a good night. Yes, good night to you too. I figured he would keep asking questions, but he went back like a good boy. Oh my gosh, they didn't have to say like a good boy, did they? Alright, let's just go inside. I desperately pushed in the eerie hunch I get whenever I see this person Keith and turn to go inside. No, I hate how we're always talking about he gives us this bad feeling, but we ignore it. No, that bad feeling is for a reason. All puzzles needed to be gathered to make a scenery. A few disconnected pieces won't do any good. Ma'am, you're being so stupid. Oh, we got commercials, y'all, so we gotta wait a bit. Alright, exit. Okay, there you go. Alright, thanks for the gems. I actually need more gems. I need... How much do gems cost? I need more gems. Alright, hold on. Oh, what happened? Oh, I'm definitely not buying any gems. I'm definitely staying free to play. There's definitely no gems being bought right now. We just ignore that. There are no gems being bought, and I swear. Come on, process? Eee! Okay. Okay. Oh man, look at that! I got a whole bunch of gems out of nowhere. I just must be lucky. They just came out of nowhere, man. Look at that. Alright, hold on. Check. Okay, cool. No judgment here. Alright, the day is freezing. I might catch a cold without a blanket and a dress. I gotta pay that shit too! Soft blanket dress. Alright, I'll buy an outfit. It's a update bonus. Alright, so we change. Critical. Uninvited guests. Please tell me it's not Keith. Please tell me it's not Keith. On days when I'm off working, I will finish up the housework and come out to write at Sean's coffee shop. I don't know why I can't write at home like this. As I was focused on writing, the sun set. Most of your customers are gone. We're about to close. Right, okay. So Sean owns the coffee shop, and Ray appears to be working there also. Because in Ray's profile for occupation, it just has question marks. So he's kind of everywhere doing his own thing, basically. There's no official job he has. Sean and I will take care of the rest. You can go back and take a rest. You're already closing? I need to get myself out of here to avoid being a black consumer. I saved my work and gathered my belongings as I stood up. Then I'll be on my way. Don't take too long. Keep an eye on who's cooking dinner tonight. Okay, since they're here, it's either Luke or Ian, and they both fight when they're next to each other. Dinner? If Sean and Ray are at the coffee shop now, it's either Ian or Luke, or the both of them at worst making dinner. I need to stop them from blowing up the kitchen. Sean is so pretty. He is! He's so pretty. I just look at him and he's so big too. I just can't help looking at this man. It's like, I want you so bad. But I'm not trying to romance him now first. That's the sad part. I'm trying to focus on at least 2 different guys, or all of my gems will be gone so quickly. As I rushed outside, the night air was quite chilly. I'm freezing. It's pretty cold out night. Alright, I need to get home quickly, but it's too cold. I can take a blanket from the coffee shop, right? I didn't make it far, but came back to the coffee shop. Looking from the outside, the coffee shop was empty, with only Sean and Ian talking to each other. Why do they look so serious while talking? I guess they only wanted to keep it between themselves? The coffee shop is doing fine, so I doubt it's about that. I feel that I'm a sucker. I didn't make it far! Did I say fart? I meant to say far if I did say fart by accident. The coffee shop's doing fine, so I doubt it's about that. They look so serious, so I was hesitating to go in when someone came by my side. No! No! Get away from me! Let me get a juice break. I can't stand him. As I looked back in surprise, Keith, the guy next door, was sitting next to me with his casual grin. I came outside since it was close to closing time. Oh, you must have been waiting outside? As I nodded, he smiled slightly. It's cold out in this time. How about you wait inside? Should I? I couldn't stop worrying about the two since they looked so serious. I ended up going back to the coffee shop with the man. I'm sorry, we've just closed. Just as expected, the two of them stared at the man bitterly. Sean's voice too. He's not the kindest person around, but it sounds harsher than always. I came for the coffee that I missed last time. I guess I was late? Keith smiled flawlessly, as if he couldn't read the atmosphere. As I was about to feel sorry about him, aside from the fact that he's creepy, he turned around to see me. Tip, critical situation imminent. Press the heart button to respond. Lottie, wait, what? Oh, heart. Okay, that took a bit. I was like, what do they want? I didn't even get to read what it said. But with those, press the heart button. Okay, unless it's a different button every time. I was just waiting to not interrupt with, Lottie will be coming with us. As I stuttered in surprise, Ray finished my sentence for me. What a shame. I was thinking we could head back together. No thank you. Do not get in another car with this man. His smile somehow became unnatural. I had something I want to talk to you about on the way back. You can say it now. Is it something that needs to stay between us? No, it's not that. It's just... I was wondering how your arm was. Oh, heart, okay. So in these situations, always the heart for here. Okay. Thanks to you, it's healing well. That sounds great. Burns can scar well, so you need to take care of them. Thank you for looking into me. Why is he interested in me so much? There's no way he didn't realize how uncomfortable I am with him. Or is he being like this on purpose? Oh, am I interrupting you? I'm pretty sure he can read people's faces just fine. If you have a lot to clean up, can I help you? No! No! He keeps on getting in the way. What does he not understand? We do not like his presence at all. If this was a different game and you were a love interest, I would not mind. But, oh wait, I never noticed all the scars on his hands. Hello? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 10 plus of these scars on him? Sir? Is there something you want to tell us? Hold on, my heating blanket. There you go. Is there something you want to tell us? Hello? That's kind of weird. But sir, can you read the atmosphere? Obviously, we're all kind of uncomfortable with him in this situation, but he still wants to stay, and I'm 100% sure, 1000% sure he understands we do not like him, but he's gonna be pushing forward because he does not care. He has an agenda. Maybe not. Oh, Arcade, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the SSStaries. We like cute fighting villains and make bad financial decisions. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm Lottie, and all I do is talk about Ikemen, gacha games. And that's really it, honestly. That's all I got for you for content. We're currently playing Darling Pet. Oh, heart, hold on. I didn't get to read that, but okay. We're currently playing Darling Pet. We have some cute guys who used to be animals, and we've been living with them for 2 years. And we have this creepy new next door neighbor. I don't like him, but I also like him at the same time. It's not because of you, so there's no need to be pressured. We can clean up ourselves, so please, head back first. Him, that's the neighbor, and there's just a look in his eyes. You can definitely tell there's just something about him. Alright. I want to draw him, though. After stream, I'm going to try and draw him. I like the way they did his eyes. Keith smiled awkwardly at the continuous refusal and stood up. If you insist, I guess I'll need to head back. It's very late and very cold, so take care. Next time, I'll come when you're open. Then, see you again next time. It's so unnerving, but I like it. If it was a different scenario and he was a love interest, I wouldn't mind. I feel like he wouldn't have that expression all the time. That would be something... Like, if we maybe were out of line or he didn't like someone getting close to us, he would have that expression. But in this situation, I do not like it. I finally managed to send my doctor next door back home. On our way back home after cleaning up, as I crouched my shoulders a little, something warm and soft cuddled me. You came back for this? It was the cat shit blanket I bought for Ian. Make sure you don't get a cold. Sean tied the ends of the blanket. My body stiffened from the nervousness. The uninvited guest cause became relaxed. I wanted to go back home quickly and have a great dinner with everyone. Alright, so that was pretty quick. So it looks like with those scenarios, I gotta be very careful with the choices since they are times. It looked like maybe a 5-second timer to quickly do the right choice. So it doesn't really give you enough to actually read through them. Alright, so... let's go to episode 4. See you. Is he gonna be here again? Stop. My nose is too itchy. Ian's so pretty too, but he looks down on us. He's the type of character that would look down on you. Yeah, it's so short. Yeah, it is really short to try and choose everything, so I gotta be really careful and actually check them out. So when I do those chapters, I can't be distracted at all. You really need to go this far to clean up? Today, Sean was responsible for the cleaning. Ian is he's the mean type of guy who is protective of you, but he is like a little bully, basically. Ian was coughing non-stop as he was sagged in the living room with no schedule. And he's a model also, so his occupation is a model. It's because you guys don't clean to the corners when it's your turn. How about you take a step outside for the time being? Or wear a mask. I don't want to romance him, so go outside. You should have done your job when it was your turn. It's always too much trouble. If you ain't gonna be no help, take a walk. Ian was checking Sean's face abruptly. You need help? To have it done and over with quickly? Please, don't do anything. Sean looks so tired of Ian's shit. He's basically saying, you didn't do it properly, so I'm gonna have to do it after you. Don't make trouble, and just stay still. He pouted at Sean's frosty words. As we were thinking about ways to take Ian out, the chime rang. Who could it be? Do not let it be Keith. I swear to God, do not let it be Keith. Stop coughing and check the door, Ian. Alright, I'm going. As I walked outside with Ian, an unexpected guest was at the door. Why? Why does he keep coming? And the funny thing is, he's getting closer to us, not the guys. I don't understand it. Why? Nice to meet you, Lottie, and your friend. I don't think I introduced myself properly after I moved in. As we were standing still in surprise, he handed us a bag. Ian came back to his senses and answered perversely. I don't eat anything but Sean's food. Don't be so rude when he brought us gifts. Bruh, rude? I don't want that. He's so weird. Is he going to use us to get to the guys? That's what I'm thinking. It has to be that. But how is he trying to get close to us? Obviously, we're kind of awkward around him, but we're still stupid enough to truly interact with this man. As I poked his waist with my elbow, he added on with an unsatisfied look. But I'll try it. Your friend is funny. He seemed to have slipped my words. I'm sorry for causing such a mess. Would you like to have a cup of tea inside? Hello? Do not invite him inside. He's gonna know. Oh my god. Why? Why are we doing this? I asked him inside since it was also rude to keep someone standing. Oh, we can tell him to go away, thank for the gift, and close the door in his face. That is an option. Who's there? Something smells awful. Right, yeah, so Sean's animal is a dog, and he does not like the smell that Keith gives off. Apparently, Keith wears this very overpowering type of cologne that we all do not like, but it bothers Sean the most. Sean came over and stood still with a stiff look. Yeah, he smells weird. I don't like him. Just tell him to get out. Please, tell him to get out. Ian also whispered in my ears. I also don't like this thick scent of perfume, but... Is it really perfume that he's wearing, or is it something else? I guess cats and dogs take it more difficult since they are sensitive about smell. Is it because of the perfume? I didn't put on that much. Are you sure? Both of them are really sensitive about smells. You speak of them like they're your pet cats and dogs. He knows. It's obvious he knows, but he's being very discreet about it. They do look like the pets I used to be with. He is covering up the medical smell. That's what I was thinking. He's covering up a certain smell so the guys won't be able to recognize it. The way he's just talking, I hate it so much. He's not trying to be secretive, but he also is at the same time. Like he's trying to gauge our reactions. Holy shit. That's their breed. I think that's their breed. I had a Groenendael and a Savannah cat. I'm 100% sure that is their actual breeds. Really? Oh, Sean, are you done cleaning? Not yet. I'd appreciate some help. As I desperately changed the subject, Sean somehow understood and assisted me. A survival instinct? Does he hate this person that much? Today's our day off, so we're cleaning up. I should have thought more before asking you in. The coffee shop owner's name is Sean. It suits you. Don't worry about me. I'm just here to hand this to you. As I asked for him to leave politely, he took his leave. I'll be a regular at Sean's coffee shop and ditch on Smart, so I'll see you. No! They're really gonna make us meet him every chapter, aren't they? Of course, he had to leave some loaded words in the air. But at least he left silently. The silent "see you again" as he left was a little terrifying. As I walked back to the living room, I threw myself into the couch, completely worn out. Looking at him makes me feel weirdly unhappy. Happy day! Oh, this is a cute little gift. Is it a Shiba Inu? It looks like it's just grooving. He's moving. He stinks too. He speaks as he knows something about us. No way! It's not something anyone can just imagine. Even if we put those reasons aside, nothing hurts to be careful. He's not an ordinary person, judging from this sense of deja vu. So they do kind of remember him, but not really. I feel like maybe they only met him once or twice, or he did something to their memory to make them forget about him. Because he does really know about them, but they don't remember his face, basically. Deja vu? Yay! Welcome! Hello! I used to be a police dog. Oh! They had actual careers before their experiments? Okay. When they're dog in their animal form. Okay. So Sean used to be a police dog. If it's something that I'm used to, they must be a cop. Or a criminal. I love you too, Heaney! Thank you for stopping by! This is our doggo, that's Sean. He's a wonderful dog, and I love him so much. And he owns a coffee shop too. Maybe he wore a medical mask before? Maybe. Something so they couldn't really know what his appearance or voice were. The perfume obviously is to mask his scent, basically. Okay, so I don't want to spend gems on you. I'm only going for Ray and Luke for now. Let's not jump to conclusions. Don't worry about what hasn't happened. I know you guys are worried about me. I'll be careful, I swear. You say so, but you just asked him to come inside. We did do something very stupid. Hint. That's right. Alright. I'll be careful from now on. I really don't want to make you guys worry, especially you, Ian. He turned his head, dissatisfied, as I leaned against his shoulders. It's not like you can. It's best not to meet him, but I have a feeling that'd be impossible. I couldn't move an inch from stress because of what happened earlier. I quickly finished dinner and jumped on my bed. As soon as I laid my head on my pillows, I was asleep. When I regained my senses, I was running in the streets. A dream? This is... Endless dark alley. I couldn't see anything at first, but I felt deja vu. She will not. So many times she went with this man when he had creepy vibes. We're just gonna be stupid, apparently. But I guess that drives forward the plot. It's the alley that I saved them 2 years ago. I don't think it was this long. No matter how hard I run, I couldn't find the exit. I was short of breath and gasping for air, but I couldn't stop since I could feel someone running after me. The cages in my hands felt like such a burden. We're not dropping the cages, we're saving these boys. I shook my head strongly and regained my loosened grip. Hang in there, buddy. I'll save you. Maybe because of the time we spent together, I was a lot more desperate than 2 years ago. As I began to run again with a tighter grip, I could hear them cheering. Are you cheering for me? Alright, I'll do my best. Let's get back to our house. I don't know how much I ran, but I could see the exit. It's the main road if I run by this alley. I caught the cab there and went home. On the real day. But now, I feel like someone is watching over me. This uneasy feeling of being followed. There's no one here. This strong fear of someone watching me grew on my legs. I had to look back and to find... Keith? Why is he here? He doesn't feel right. He's such a freak. He just moved in. I can't trust him to be with you. You need to be more careful. Their worried faces popped in my head. His face under the shining moonlight was smiling, so bright it was creepy. Then his lips began parting slowly. I couldn't hear it, but his lips were clear. See you again. My eyes opened wide as a feeling of fear tickled upon my spine. It, it was a dream? Thank God it was a dream! This is the first time I dreamed about that day. But how is he in this dream? He has nothing to do with it. Was I too aware of him? Avoid him! Avoid him! I'm probably a lot more sensitive since I met him too often. Let's just avoid him. I sat down to take a breath, and someone knocked from outside. Lottie, it's me. Are you sleeping? Can I come in? Yeah, sure. Sean poked his face through the door. You nearly skipped dinner and seemed to be stuck in your room. I came because I was worried. What's with your face? I woke up from a nightmare. Nightmare? Yeah, I must have been really tired. Hold on. Sean looked at me seriously and left the room. In a few minutes, he brought inside a cup of boiling tea on a small plate. I had some chamomile tea in stock. Try it slowly and feel better. Thanks, Sean. I think I'm ready to sleep now. Alright, sleep tight with no dreams. I will protect you at all costs. The way he had to stop saying we and had to affirm that it's him, he's the one who's gonna protect me. I couldn't really hear the end of his sentence since I fell asleep right away. But his low and caring voice made me comfortable. We gotta do another one. Go away. Okay. So, actually, let me see. Where's our affection? Alright, so it's just there. I don't think we're getting through everyone's... I'm not sure how far it would take to actually get through to these. Butane it in the select episode. Okay. I still don't know what type of gifts everyone wants. That's the thing. That's a bracelet. Who would want a bracelet? Would it be Luke? Do you want a bracelet? Oh, he does like it. Okay. So we gotta remember, Luke's like bracelet. I tried to give him one of those the cute little sleep masks, but he didn't really like it. He said, like, I'd rather have a letter instead, so I don't think he really likes that. Alright, let me take another sip of my juice and rest my throat a bit, and then we'll start episode 5. Alright, so I'm really enjoying how the story is so far. Keith is so creepy and so weird and so sus, but I'm honestly really interested to see what type of role he really plays in the rest of the story. He obviously knows that the guys were the experimental animals. That's right obvious right now. But apparently MC does not understand that, or is being in denial, or doesn't connect the dots for some reason. But hopefully we will connect the dots. I feel like it's gonna have to be one of those situations where he finally really shows his true colors. Then we think, oh shit, if we connect the dots, it all makes sense type of situation. But hopefully, I really don't want it to come to that, but I feel like it would for plot's sake. All the other guys, they're wary of him for obvious reasons. He just gives off a weird feeling. But hopefully we might get more chapters of actually getting closer to the guys and maybe take a break from Keith. Even though Keith did say he's gonna visit the coffee shop and where we work constantly. So we'll see how that plays out. Alright, episode 5, Idol Switch. Okay, so that should be something about Luke, because Luke is an idol. An alley in front of my house. Luke and I were waiting for someone. He said 11. When is he coming? He needs to act like a pro. Yeah, he is late. The artist is outside on time, waiting. I know this isn't a promo schedule, but he should be more careful. The artist is a bit too sensitive these days. Him, our little idol boy. It's because Luke's idol group, Lucis, is about to have a comeback. Oh, he's in a group! He's not solo, okay. I kinda wanna see who his group is, at least. Or at least have silhouettes of them, even if they're NPCs. And this is their first comeback after their grand debut, so I should have looked up more before I signed the contract. It's a lot smaller than the other entertainment companies. I mean, Nor Dormitory, a small and old dance studio, it's too small. Okay, so he's in one of those small, I guess, startup companies. Probably, since there's no dorm or no grand studio, they have very little money, but it looks like they're doing alright so far if they're having a comeback already. I wonder why he chose that company. Maybe they're the only ones who wanted him, or it was the easiest to audition for? But, sir, did you not really read your contract? Or did you? My ears are about to bleed from this complaint of his that I heard 1,000,000 times. It'd be best for the manager to come quick to save me from this. Oh, it's him! Is he here? Where? A phone call. He looks, the dead look in his eyes, I'm actually really like it. So Luke is honestly the prettiest out of all of them, like color-wise. Like the way they have his hair colored and his eyes just look so pretty. It's a very perfect match. And the when they have the dead eyes with no shining light, that's a perfect yandere face right there, and I'm so obsessed with this man. I thought I was finally out, but the situation seemed to get worse. Yeah, I'm waiting right now. Where are you? Oh, you went to pick up Jisoo, and it's the road that's packed? Oh, I see. Then I'll find my way. No! Bruh, I feel like he's gonna cuss out the manager. This is dangerous. He has to be kidding. It's not like he doesn't know the road is packed. He should have taken the metro or something. He's got no manners. Alright, and here, because I want to romance this man. Alright, we're just gonna go together today. It'd be better if it's just the two of us. It's a different story. He said those words, but his mood seemed to have calmed down since he looked away. It's better to have me here, right? It is. Thanks for coming with me today. Will you come with me again? He turned his idle switch on and off, going back to off. So, how do we get to the your office where you work? Your entertainment office? You don't know how to get there? Oh, how? Okay. I thought you meant like direction-wise, but it's how, what transportation? Okay. And Ray's car? Lottie, do you have a license? I do, but I can't drive. I never driven since I got the license. Huh? Then why did you get it in the first place? He reminded me of this sibling of mine I erased from my mind a long time ago. I had to hold back from slapping his head. Hey, people will recognize me if I'm on the metro. He's one step from being annoying, but knows his way around by acting the extra hey. It was amazing when he was picked up on the road around Sean's coffee shop. What? An idol? I never imagined being one. You were thinking of being an idol when we first decided on our human jobs. Idols are all good-looking, good singers, and good dancers. I don't think I can be like them. You always said to the TV, you're better than any of them. He's being modest on purpose. Well, if he's not an idol, then who can he be? We're a little behind in time, so let's just go ahead and get a cab. What's up? Are you paying for it? I have no choice, apparently. Don't you worry and just trust me. Wow, you're the savior. But you need to call me savior for 3 days. For real? His pretty face stiffened as his idol switch went down. You really like me calling you that? I mean, if we're being for real, if you can call me like mistress or something, I would be much better, but whatever floats your boat. Isn't it better to call you by your name? Darling, I told you my condition. I'll think about it. I kind of like this back and forth that he has between his two switches, like the cute idol version and then like his true self. Let's head out before we get real late. We were able to arrive before the meeting started. Judging from the amount of laughter, things seemed to be going well, but Luke's face didn't look that good as he left the room. What's going on? What? I'm thirsty. I just want some coffee. Oh my god, he's so pissed off. If the company's tiny, they might as well get talented people. Why is everyone so old? Hello? I figured something was wrong. He started to burst out his complaints as soon as we sat down in the coffee shop. A refreshing concepts at a time like this? I know this is something you can only do around debut, but to be honest, Luke was the one who benefited the most from this concept. However, he seemed to not like it. Is puberty hitting him? Everyone's banging on about revolutions on stage. It'd be too embarrassing. It might be more of an issue if there's no one doing it. Or we could die out with no issue at all? Luke, why are you on such a mood today? You'll be perfect in any concept. Of course I will. The bell vibrated as I tried to cheer Luke up. Here's your coffee and cake. I have to get ready for the comeback. Why a cake? He kept babbling, unsatisfied. Sir, eat the damn cake. One bite is fine. I got fruitcakes for you. Say ah! He shut his mouth and hesitated, but ate the cake I handed to him. She's a blushing face! Oh, print screen that. You feel better? Yeah, thanks, Lottie. I wanted one more bite. I knew he'd melt down in one bite. He started to rub on my shoulders as he began to feel better. Ian always acts like a big brother and tells me not to eat sweets. He's worried about you. If you eat too much, it's not good for your body. You think I don't know? I can take care of it myself, but he's nitpicking on me. He raised his head with it still on my shoulders, thinking I'm on Ian's side. Only a breath's distance from each other. Oh, I'm running out of gems. No more choices. This is our first floor of your company's building. Your fans can be here. If you're out of luck, only your staff could sell you out. Who cares? Then he's the bad guy. You like having this job. Why would you say so? Right now, I just want someone to cuddle. It's always Ian being cuddled. He's all grown up now. Hi, Miss Fashion Forward! Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy Ikemen, because that's literally all I talk about in stream. We're currently playing Darling Pet, and this is our bunny boy Luke, and he's so pretty and cute, and I can't stand him. But he has like an idol switch, and then like his regular switch. The idol switch is all cutesy and everything, but his regular version, he's very haughty. He must have had a lot more stress inside than I thought. He's usually extremely careful to the point of being low-key mad. That's how he is! He's basically low-key mad of everything, and he has the prettiest palette with his pink hair and the red eyes. It just looks so good together. I was wondering who were being all lovey-dovey in the corner studio. It was them. A few days ago, the tabloids were all about two idols whose promo schedules overlapped. I saw the tabloids, but they were hidden in the corner. How did you even know? Rabbits have twice the view of humans. What's the point of hiding when you tell from their face? They ended up breaking up in a week, but it was quite an alarming case. Luke was busy taking care of his team members too. I came in with the raid. I believe I was just not in the room when that happened. Oh, that's perfectly fine! Thank you for coming by either way. Maybe it's good for him to take a breath like this. Are you that worried? I'm not a child. You think I won't be conscious? No one can see us here, so it's okay. Luke seems to be soft with his guard is quite high. Alright. You have plans. Of course I do. If you're that worried, we can go ahead and go home now. Once I made it back home, a delicious smell greeted me. You're late. I'll go get ready for dinner, so go ahead and wash your hands. Dinner? I'm not that hungry. I need to get ready for the comeback, so I'll pass dinner. Sir, eat something! I swear to God, do not do this to yourself. He seems to have recharged once he got home. Did you snack outside? I smell something sweet. I only had one bite! Luke, I told you to be careful of what you eat outside. Sean, I can take care of myself. Stop being nosy in my business. Are there only naggers under this roof? I'm not 5. The tone of his voice is completely different from outside. I'm this tired from serving the superstar all day long, but he seems so energetic. You need to eat up. Is this good? Are you really not going to take a bite? You have practice today. I know, I get it. We're back. Alright, so it was just Sean home. So it looks like Ian is back, and we're back with Luke. That means Ray was out of the house too, right? Ian is back. Ray came out from his room, filling up the table. Oh, okay, so Ray was here already. Okay, so it's just Ian, myself, and Luke who were out of the house for a bit. Sean's dinner was perfect. From steaming hot, I'm pretty sure that meant to be soup, not soap. I don't think we want to eat soap. I hope not. To meat dishes. Cats can eat anything. Must be so comfortable. Luke started to pick on Ian as he gobbled up a salad. Yeah, we're getting a hint for this one. He controls his total intake. It's just the most of it's meat. My darling cat, you're eating so well. Of course, I need to be on the watch to be a model. Look, you always babysit Ian. Even though he said it silently, everyone's eyes headed towards Luke. He was the only one chewing on the salad as if nothing happened. You know, now that I'm really thinking about it, the only thing we've seen or read about what Luke eats is like salads and like vegetables and stuff. So even in human form, could he not eat meat since he is a bunny in his animal form, and that's his original form basically. If it goes that way, that's actually really interesting to see. But then there's like Sean and Ian who can eat a whole bunch of different foods like soups and stuff. And I don't think cats really enjoy that, but I guess they can eat it technically. Or is it just a preference that Luke only wants to eat like salads and vegetables? Did something happen? He had a lot during the comeback album meeting today. I finished my meal and got up to grab some fruits. As I cut them up in rabbit shape, I put them in front of his face. His face melted down in apology. How am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to eat when you cut it in a cute rabbit shape for a rabbit to eat? He didn't change his attitude, but he began to eat the apple. Alright, hold on. Let me take another screenshot. His faces are honestly the best, especially with the blushing. It really adds with the pink hair and the red eyes. It must be around the time you get busy. Ian, are you booked around tomorrow? I'm off the day after tomorrow. What, you need me for something? I have somewhere to go, so I was hoping you'd take the coffee shop. His eyes were shaking in anxiety as he looked at Ian. Don't worry and just go ahead and do your business. I can take care of it. I can help out too, so don't worry. Ian and Ray seemed to be filled with rootless and confidence. As I looked at them silently, Sean looked back at me in fear. Then, I won't refuse. I nodded my head silently at his somehow desperate eyes. Dang, the art for this game is nice. It is! It's literally the prettiest thing ever. Alright, so we finished another chapter. I need more gems. Hold on for a sec. Hold on. You see nothing at all? The game is just... Whoop! You see nothing! Woo! Let me get some more. Hold on. And it's processing. Definitely not buying more gems for the game. I would never do such a thing. I would never do such a thing. And oh look! The game just gave me gems. Not a critical one. Damn it. Okay. Don't we need to grab the Girl Scout uniform? Okay. Okay, hold on. Where's the uniform? Okay, so it looks like it's going down in a row. So I'll just go ahead and get the uniform. Okay, and then we equip that. And how was everyone's affection? Everyone's affection is pretty good. His is a bit higher because I was pressing random ones when I first started. But I'm trying to focus on Luke and Ray right now. So they're going to be the ones I'm going for. Actually, I'm still trying to figure out how you get these for the special endings. Not sure how that really works out. Probably with the affection. Probably if I get theirs all the way up through the story, then maybe they'll unlock, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so I'll do one more, and then I think that would be it for the day. Alright, so we did up to 5 chapters so far, and we're on the critical chapter. Model debut? Okay, so it's a chapter about Ian. Alright. Hello? A photo shoot tomorrow? All of a sudden? Ian was clearly surprised by the call. It seemed like a call from his agency. Was something wrong? Alright, yes. Okay, I get it. Let me know when things are final. As Ian hung up the phone, Luke's phone began to ring. What's up? Tomorrow's model? What? Something must have went wrong with the school uniform photo shoot for tomorrow. I was looking forward to it since Luke and Ian were going to be in it together. Can I recommend someone? Luke turned around to look at me. No. I know where this is going. She's not a professional model or a celebrity, but she fits in with the concept. How about I show her to you, then we decide. I felt chills down my back at his creepy smile. Why was he looking at me like that? I sat with a weird face as Luke approached me. You can handle it tomorrow, right? The yandere face, the face with the no light in his eyes. If this photo shoot is delayed, it's going to affect my practice schedule. Don't tell me. And the next day, I was about to be a model, a job I never dreamed of. Pink hair, red, pretty eyes. Right? He's literally the prettiest one ever. Especially when he blushes, and it just adds to the pink feel that he has. Tall and slender. We won't have to be worried about the size. It'd be fine if we minimize the female model photos. Are you really okay with it? Becoming a model overnight. I really don't want to. They said they'll pay you well since it was so last minute. About this much? Hello, how much was it though? What do I need to wear? I'm all welcome. But this tiny ego brushed away at the moment Luke whispered in my ear. As I came out with the Girl Scout uniform-ish clothing, they were already taking photos. Alright, Ian, keep it up. Turn your head a little right. Alright, that's good. He's so different at work. Oh, well, he's only a fat cat at home. Hey, someone could hear you. His nickname is Cat anyway. People call him Baby Kitty, Baby Cheese Stick. Baby Cheese Stick? Luke's nicknames were as weird, so I decided to end the conversation. Next up, Luke. Alright, I'm ready. He has his idle mode on. That's idle mode right there. Bro, who names a person Cheese Stick? Baby Cheese Stick. I'm gonna name someone that now. I'm gonna name someone Baby Cheese Stick as a nickname, and no one's gonna stop me. They were like Baby Rabbit, Baby Angel, Baby Mochi. I could never understand these names, but I could tell why people would call them that. I'll eat him like a cheese stick! Oh my gosh. Honestly, I probably would too if any Ikemen was called cheese stick. I would just gobble them up really quickly. That's his pet name, Cheese Stick. Hello, Cheese Stick. How are you today, Cheese Stick? I guess he doesn't really mind if people are calling him that in the idol industry. Time flew by as I watched the two work. They were so different from home. Alright, we'll rest for a few minutes and restart with the three of you. Alright! Luke thanked each and every one of the staff and came across to where we were sitting. Luke is so professional. Of course, my face and my acting is perfect. While he was smiling at the staff like a pro, he still sounded like my little bunny. Is this what you call professional? I don't want to be one. Hey, you can't even be one. Of course, they always fight all the time even at home. I held on to Ian to stop them from fighting like at home. We're at work, alright? No need for any trouble. Somehow, I began to give a fake smile like Luke. Are you ready? We're gonna go ahead and start now. This is our final concept, so let's get into it. Thankfully, the photo shoot resumed shortly. Alright, stand comfortably, you two. You two? You three. Oh, here we go. Okay, so heart. Okay. Press the heart button to take a pose. Alright, so heart, the heart one. It's the one with the heart. I gotta remember. Heart. There we go. Naturally, like how when we're going grocery shopping. I crossed my arms with the two standing beside me. Oh, that's perfect! As I crossed my arms, Ian and Luke posed accordingly. The photographer took more photos, but he still seemed unsatisfied. Loosen up your face, make it more natural. I pulled my arms and looked at Ian and Luke as their faces became closer. Then I smiled just like how we were when the 3 to the 5 of us were together. Oh, perfect! Just stay still. After a few posing, the final concept wrapped up. This is a lot more tiring than I imagined. We still have individual concepts left. Me? Alone? He said one simple concept just now. Just in case. Were you not listening? Alright, Lottie, last pose. A fit, proud woman concept. 1, 2... Got it. Hell yeah, alright. I thought for a moment and put my hands on my waist. I looked at the camera and posed in my best proud attitude as the photographer smiled. Jesus Christ. Alright, just pull your chin down just a little bit. God, I'm dying. I'm slowly disappearing. And good job, you're amazing today. The cash I got right away was quite thick. As I opened the envelope with trembling hands, I want to know a dollar amount. They're giving me this much? It was last planet, plus you know us. This feels like a good, real part-time job. This unusually packed day was meeting its end. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, we finished it! So we still have more. I'm definitely going to play more of this tomorrow. Probably a bit early, like 3 p.m. EST. Actually really enjoying this story, so I can't wait to see how it plays out. But yeah, so we still gotta bring up their affection throughout the game and get their scenes. So I'll see how long that takes. Alright, thank you everyone for stopping by. I had a lot of fun. It has been almost 2 weeks since I last streamed. I really missed it. Yes, Rim is playing Pokemon Arceus. I've seen a lot of people play that, and it honestly does look really fun, but I do not have the funds in my account to buy Pokemon Arceus. I have to save up for rigging. Yes, thank you everyone. I really appreciate it, and we're going to continue this tomorrow, so I hope everyone has a wonderful day.